is video 12 of the 31 days of BPD. I'm going to be continuing my journey through the definition, and we are at number 8 now, and this is from DSM-5. Inappropriate, intense anger or lack of control of anger, frequent displays of temper, constant anger, recurrent physical fights. Yeah, anger. Let me talk to you about anger. No, anger for me, if I was going to say what my main emotions are, sadness, anger. I have real anger issues, still working on these. I'm really hoping to go on an anger management course at some point, and I can share that information with you, but for now I just want to sort of say what this is. So inappropriate, intense anger, and again, as we talked about, the scale of intensity, you know, most people's angers kind of goes up to about here, ours starts here, and then it goes just off the charts. So all emotions with BPD, all of them are intense, all of them require a great deal of strength and stamina. I also, sorry, a bit of a side issue, but I suffer from fibromyalgia. Talk about that in another video. And after I've had maybe an intense anger outburst, I will get physical pains afterwards, maybe later on in the day, in the evening. Anger sometimes gets me where I want to self-harm. My self-harm is usually with fists, punching myself in the head, punching myself in the stomach, punching myself in the arm, so much so that I cause a bruise, or even, you know, maybe a scratch on the skin. So, and like I say, this is intense anger. This isn't just going, I'm really angry, you know, this is absolute raw emotion. And anyone that has been on the receiving end of my anger, I am sorry. Namaste. I am sorry to you, and for anyone that has been has seen my anger, I'm sorry for you. A lot of people that meet me say, you get angry, I can't imagine you being angry. Well, I certainly do, and I really do get angry. And like it says in the thing, so anger, lack of control of anger. So it's not just about sort of having a blow out and just be like, ah. You're not in control of it. I'm not in control of my anger. When I start to see that red mist or whatever, then I know that something's about to happen that's probably going to mean I've destroyed something or I've destroyed someone. In my last anger, my anger episode, which was last week, I actually broke a couple of bits of furniture. Oh no, I broke one bit of furniture and made a dent in one of the walls. So frequent displays of temper. So mine will be quite frequent. I'll be quite snappy, especially when it comes to that lovely time of the month. My temper, I mean, ever since I was a kid, unless it's something that's not just in the last few years, I've always had this temper. I remember me and my friend Lizzie, who I talk about, once we had an argument. I got really angry with her, but I wouldn't let her leave the house. Fear of abandonment. I shut the door and I was like, you're not leaving, we're going to talk about this and we're going to sort it out. She ended up climbing out the window. Luckily it was a ground floor window. She climbed out the window and ran home because I'd scared her. When I was a child, my auntie used to call me Pia, pain in the arse, because I screamed the house down. I cried and cried and cried. I think I told you previously, my mum took me to the doctors because I was crying so much. This was all my emotional intensity bubbling to the surface. Constant anger. I'm not dealing with this as much now, but when I was first diagnosed and when I was very poorly, I was angry all the time. All the time. Carrying around anger is the biggest waste of your time, and that constant anger can even get you into fights. I mean, touch wood, I haven't been in a physical fight with, well, I've never had a girl start on me, you know, like, ow, and that terrifies me if a girl starts on me. If a bloke starts on me, I'm like, come on then. You know, because I've been in situations where I have been psychologically abused, you know, there was a time when I would fight back. You know, I've told you before about when I was with John and he went to punch me and I punched him, and you know, and things like that. So, you know, my anger has made me lash out at people. My anger has made me want to kill myself, maybe want to kill other people. It's dealing with your anger. We're going to talk about that later. Dealing with it that is really going to really help. But I can't stress enough the anger levels that it goes to. One of my friends who has BPD said, "Oh, I never really felt the anger that much. It was just sadness." And I was kind of like, definitely feel the sadness. But to me, anger is something that probably is the main thing I still have to deal with. Let's just say that. And some people say, I can't imagine you being angry, and speak to my mum or my boyfriend. They'll give you the full rundown. Thank you for putting up with me, guys. Love you. So that was the DSM definition. When I was Kiwi then. Sorry, New Zealand. Yeah, so inappropriate, intense anger or lack of control of anger, frequent displays of temper, or recurrent physical fights. Like I say, mine might not be physical fights to other people, but it might be physical to me, or to a piece of furniture, like kicking that cupboard door over there and it breaking. I don't know if you can see it, but down the bottom, no, you can't see it, but it's come away, so that's where I kicked it. That's my room. Hello. Oh, I messed it all up now. So that's anger. I hope that's been useful. Please put anything in the comments below, especially if you are one of those people that, what's going on with my hair? One of those people that really battles with their anger. Really interested to see what other people are going through with their anger. You know, and are you damaging property? Are you damaging yourself or other people? Hopefully none of the above, but you know, when the anger gets to that level, that intensity, yeah, we're kind of not ourselves. I'll be talking about emotional levels later on, but when someone is at that peak, at their emotional intensity peak, they are no longer that person that you love. They've gone to another level where their reality is no longer your reality. We'll talk about that another time. Thanks for watching. This has been day 12 of the 31 days of BPD. Really good talking about this today. Really made me think, you know, I really need to start dealing with mine a bit more. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share if you want to. And yeah, join me again tomorrow for day 13. Take care.